Welcome viewers, this is Nick here once again, and thanks for visiting the TV Box channel. Today we have a brand new TV box running on Android 7.1 Nougat. This box is the Z28 Rockchip RK3328 quad-core Android 7.1 4K TV box. This TV box was manufactured with the intention of capturing a specific market, which I will explain to the end of this video. So when I return we'll look at its hardware and features to see what this TV box can deliver, so stay tuned, I'll be right back after this. Welcome back. The Z28 is currently one of the new TV boxes running on Android 7.1. It has a low price at about $50, its housing is black, and it's made of plastic with the Z28 logo displayed. It comes with an infrared remote control, and it doesn't have an external antenna. So let's have a look at its hardware to see what's included for this price. The Z28 runs on a 64-bit system. It sports the Rockchip RK3328 quad-core Cortex-A53 CPU, running up to 1.5 GHz. Its display is powered by the Mali 400 dual-core GPU, running up to 600 MHz. It comes with 2 GB of DDR3 RAM and 16 GB of eMMC flash storage, with a maximum extended capacity of 64 GB. It comes with a single-band 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth is not supported. Let's have a look at its input-output ports. The Z28 comes with one HDMI port, one OTG USB port, and one USB 3.0 port. It comes with an RJ45 Ethernet LAN port, one optical audio port, it has one SD card slot, and power adapt jack. On the software side, the Z28 runs on Android 7.1 operating system, and it comes pre-installed with Kodi Media Center. It can play 4K and 1080p videos with H.265 decoding, and it has surround sound 5.1 output. So let's now examine this information for some positives and negatives before you decide to invest in this box. So when we look at its hardware, I see that lots of TV box manufacturers have decided to go with Rockchip CPUs. However, the CPU used in this box only runs up to 1.5 GHz. While this may be sufficient to stream movies and TV shows, it's not going to do so well when it comes to playing games. This is also affected by the GPU used, which only runs up to 600 MHz. The use of only the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band isn't really much of a problem. What I think was a blunder was not including Bluetooth technology in this box. The use of 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage is good for streaming movies and TV shows, and you have the option of converting external storage up to 64 GB via SD card. Another positive for this box is the use of Android 7.1 and Kodi Media Center. What I also like is that they included a USB 3.0 OTG on the box. This port can power those external hard drives that require a USB 3.0. I would like to classify this TV box as a cost-effective box for the use of streaming and mild gaming only. So what's the main selling point of this box? Well, it has to be its low price and the new Android 7.1 operating system. While Android 7.1 isn't any faster than Android 6.0 Marshmallow, it does offer some new features that can be useful in TV boxes. In this newest installation of Android 7.1, Google sought to improve user experience and system management. For example, there's a new feature called long press shortcuts for apps. What this is the ability to apply a long click or a long press on an app on the launcher, and a shortcut pop-up will appear, which gives you access to different features of the app, without having to navigate to the settings area to change things like permissions and power management. This is just one of the many new features that comes in Android 7.1, and not all of them would apply to TV boxes. So in summary, at first I was going to give this box a bad rating for leaving out Bluetooth technology and using only the 2.4 Wi-Fi band. Then I remembered how my father uses his TV box. He doesn't play Android games, he doesn't know how to use an Air mouse, he don't care for all the bells and whistles that some of the other TV boxes carry. All he cares about is that he can use Kodi to watch movies and sports, and he's quite comfortable with his infrared remote. So I guess the Z28 would be a good upgrade for people in his category of users, unlike fanatics like myself who are always looking for the latest hardware specs and playing games and 4K videos and doing benchmarks and so on. So as an advanced TV box user, I personally would not buy this box for myself, but if all you care about is streaming movies and TV shows, then the Z28 may be the right box for you. This was an overview of the Z28 Android 7.1 4K TV box. For more information, see the link in the description area. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video if you found it informative, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more TV box stop videos.